Can I put this bomb next to you?
That's the least stressful question I've been asked today.
Welcome to the future. It's the year 14,002, and you're in the Urgulon galaxy.
If I say something, say anything at all. It seems that when I try, I always take the fall.
Ladies, nice to meet you both.
Hello.
Kieran.
Your lighting is fabulous. Look at
It
you.
is.
Yes.
Thank you. And it's super gloomy here in LA, so thank you. I appreciate that. I'm so excited to talk to y'all about this. Stephanie, as you described on your Instagram, it's funny and weird and wild. So I was like, you took the words out of my mouth. What were both of your initial thoughts reading the script? And I'll start with you, Stephanie.
I feel like I remember just giggling a lot and then also being kind of like, huh? What? There's a sex closet, there's love triangles, there's like, buff Matt at the vending machine and like alien hormones and intergalactic STIs, so it all happens. It's like, it all happens. So I remember just truly laughing a lot. And then getting to see, once I read the script and then getting to see the images, that was like such an aha moment of like the world that we get to inhabit in this show.
I felt like, man, this is really deep and real. Like for me, my favorite medium to talk about deep things is always going to be comedy, because I just feel like I love the idea of, oh my gosh, I made you laugh while you're crying. You know what I mean? Because I think that's when stuff is able to be received better. It's like, let's not be sad about it. Let's like laugh and cry at just the ridiculousness of life at times. And I think that this show does that really well. It's like, there's so much stuff going on, but you're laughing and you're feeling at the same time.
Your characters had known each other for a long time. What steps did you both take to sort of embody these characters and build that friendship as best friend alien doctors?
I really was just taking the direction of our creator, Sharako Dunlap, and all the cool directors that we got to work with on this project, because that is one of the drawbacks with animation work. You're usually in there by yourself and you don't get the opportunity to play off your cast member or your colleague, so to speak. So for me, aside from when I knew it was going to be Stephanie, that gave me an idea, right? Because I'm a fan of her work and I already know like kind of her personality from interviews and just her style. But then when they would play me her recordings, it would offer me opportunity to also see how we exist together. So it was just a continued development of this character with all the creatives I was working with.
Yeah. And what about you, Stephanie? How did you embody these characters as best friend?
Yeah, I think, I am such a huge fan of Kiki's, and we luckily got to meet over the last year, sort of before we found out we were doing this together. And I don't know, I think from the moment that we met and also just being a fan of her works, I feel like I really feel her spirit. And so I really felt like I was able to imagine what it would be like as if we were best friends, doctors in an alien galaxy. And then, yeah, similar to Keke, I think just getting to listen to her playbacks and like really getting into feeling her through her voice became a really intimate way of developing that friendship and relationship based on these hammy two that already like exist as human beings. So that was really, really special. Yeah, it's really rare when you can kind of feel that chemistry even through voices.
Do y'all have a favorite alien movie that you've seen growing up?
E.T.
That's a good one. I don't know if this counts as an alien movie, but Flubber is alien adjacent, I would say. And that was my favorite movie growing up. That's the second time that's come up today, Flubber.
I like that. Well, Stephanie, Everything Everywhere All at Once was sort of this galaxy, this fantastical movie that was incredible. I loved it. Did you get some inspiration from doing that film and playing your character with this?
I might just be weird. That might just be that might just be the bottom line. It's like just in my blood.
I love that. And Keke, this could just be me, but I feel like when I watch animated movies and films, I don't always think the voice matches with the characters, but both y'all characters like felt so connected. So what helped you with being connected with your character?
Oh man, I really actually did connect to my character's storyline, in my own way. Her relationship with her mother, her relationship with mental health, and just how she's, constantly trying to manage it and understand herself. And she's searching and trying to find that balance. Like, even though we are in different circumstances, I myself, I'm very close to my mom. And then the same thing with mental health. I've been very open about like anxiety and depression, and just I've had a therapist since I was 16 or 17 years old. I got 2 therapists now. And
Wow.
so for me, it's like I really relate to that kind of like trying to find that balance and be the best that I can be. And so I think even though she's in different circumstances and she's like in this alternate world and galaxy, that is the point of the show, is that we really are all the same when it gets down to it.